Thank you for coming to my channel again. I've got a bunch of records that I purchased in July, and I'm going to show them to you. Before I show these records, I met a guy in Olympia, Washington, who collects lots of Northwest posters, handbills, records, everything. And he sold me a bunch of press photos for some bands that I'm interested in. I like to grab these photos and put them in with the albums they kind of go with. And so I'm going to quickly show you that. First one is the Kingsman. This was the 1964 US first, and that is what that photo looks like. I'm just going to go through these really quick. The next one is the best of the Kingsmen. I got two Kingsmen, and so that's what that photo looks like. Then I got them in reality. This is them without Van Morrison. I've talked about these guys a few times. And there is that photo. I've got another them without Van Morrison. And then there is that photo. Nirvana's US first pressing with the promo photo. A couple years later, in utero, and with that promo photo. The first of my finds is Salem, Mass. Witch Burning. This, despite the name, this is from Idaho, Sun Valley, Idaho. This was self-released in 1971. This is a 2020 Guerssen reissue. It's on the Guerssen black label. This is dark, organ-driven prog psych by some college kids. The whole album was recorded in a bar, and the first track, Witch Burning, is over 10 minutes long. This is, I didn't really know anything about this, and it's good. It's not great, but it's good. It's definitely a rare private press. I didn't even check in the Acid Archives. I'm sure it is in the Acid Archives. But this is going to be added to my Northwest want list. This brings me to my new Record Collector News ad. The latest issue, Brian Wilson on the cover, the July, August. On page 4, I have an advertisement asking the people to help me find my wants. And on the left side is my Northwest psychedelia wants. If you know anyone in Idaho or Montana or Washington or Oregon who might be able to help me find these, maybe a record store owner or a big collector, I'd be forever in your debt. Easy Chair, the new Tweedy Bros, Strange, the New Dawn, the Brigade. I have all these reissues, but I am looking for the OGs of these. Page 4, Record Collector News. I'm going to add this Salem mess to that list. This next one is called Pacific Northwest Pandora's Box by Garland Records. This one is full of unreleased garage and psych from the late 60s, a few from the 70s, all recorded in Salem, Oregon at Garland Records. They've got a few albums in this series. A few of these tracks came out on 7-inch singles back in the day, but most of it stayed in the vault. It's got some photos, and it talks about some of the bands. These are like demos, acetates, and lost singles. I don't have any singles on Garland Records, but now I'm looking for them. There's some really good stuff on here. You can tell these are pretty much high school or college kids just really going at it, but this is true Northwest garage psych rock and roll, which is right up my alley. The hype sticker reads, an ace free-for-all of sparking Northwest power chords. From out of the basement and garages of the Pacific Northwest comes more unearthed reels from Salem, Oregon's Garland Records. This combustible cachet of unheard and rarely heard late 60s, 70s hard rockers and slobber knockers includes Eclipse, the Pacific Northwest answer to the other makeup-wearing, platform-walking monster rockers. I'm assuming they're talking about Kiss, so Eclipse. Interesting. This one is Bull Run. It's a reissue on Peppermint Records. Came out in 2024. It comes in this kind of cool black and white and clear vinyl. This album was recorded in 1971, but it never came out. This is an archival release. They're from Ohio, from Youngstown, Ohio. The hype says, and actually this is a Noble Records exclusive, limited to 300. Ever wondered what Sabbath would sound like with Lemmy singing? Ever wished that band had a song called Leaper's Castle and then recorded in your grandma's basement on the south side of Youngstown in 1971? Yes to both? Then head directly to the cash register. You burn out. This one is for you. This is fuzzed out guitars, biker bar, energy, and kind of doom overtones, pretty much like Black Sabbath. This is Fuse, which came out in 1970. It's a U.S. original. They're from Rockford, Illinois. This is hard rock. That guy and that guy would go on to form Cheap Trick. That's what Nielsen and Peterson, they would form Cheap Trick, but this is psychedelic hard rock, kind of like a Midwestern attitude. Rough edge. There's no real psych here, but it's more like proto-metal. It's on the Epic label. I like the cover. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. It's worth picking up. 1967, this is Get Dreamy. This is a 2012 reissue on the Shadoks label. Shadoks. Shadoks does really, really good reissues. This cover is really hard, and it's great. They put out albums by bands who were lost in time. Look up Shattuck music and look at the bands that they cover. Really good stuff. This was originally out of Norway. It's one of the first psych rock bands from Scandinavia. It comes with, wow. Comes with a poster. Comes with a poster, and it's got some liner notes and a bunch of photos. Apparently, Jimi Hendrix was a big fan of this band. The guitarist, I'm guessing he's that one, went on to become a jazz legend. Very guitar and organ heavy psych rock with some jazz moments, but really good stuff. The track Hey Jimmy, I think, is a message to Jimi Hendrix.
Hey Jimmy, something ugly lurks in the street, lying just below you, and miles to go before you sleep. It's waiting there to get you.
Josefus, Son of Dead Man. This came out in 1990. It's a compilation. I've talked about the album Dead Man, which is from Texas. Really good psych album. This is later stuff by some of the same members, most importantly, Pete Bailey, who has passed away. This is good. It's not great. The first side is actually really good. The other side is all right. If you like Josefus and you're completist, I'd get this one.
Hard luck, keep on trucking. Hard luck, man.
This is Hard Meat, 1970 from Warner Brothers. This is a British hard rock band. It's like a power trio with kind of psych, prog, and hard rock. It's good, I like it. It is on the green Warner Brothers label, so I wouldn't call it great, but good. The track, they do a cover of Dylan, Most Likely You Go Your Way, I'll Go Mine. Hard Meat, 1970.
But who's been left behind? When you go your way and I go mine. Yes, I will.
Next one is You Can't Disguise Religion. It's Frank Starr with the Wilson McKinley Jesus Rock Band and Neil Livingston. Frank Starr is like a rockabilly guy, and Wilson McKinley, I recently ripped their album and put that up on YouTube. and also I talk about it in like a couple previous videos. This is lo-fi. It's definitely Jesus gospel rock, which really isn't normally up my alley, but because Wilson McKinley were in it and they're from Spokane, I picked it up. The last track on here, which is called Jesus, is actually pretty good. I enjoy it. Frank Starr. The next one, March for Christ, Come and Play. It's another Jesus album, a gospel album. This came out in 1980. It's a private press. This has got 3 teenagers from Iowa. Denise Klon was 15 and blind. She sings, she plays the piano and the clarinet, and she wrote the best songs, including Come On and Pray. This is what you'd expect from 15-year-olds doing gospel, but it's churchy, but it's good. It's honest and kind of sweet. Denise's vocals are awesome. I really like her voice. There's the back cover. I ripped this album, and you could find it with my other videos. I have a playlist of all the albums that I've ripped. The label is right there. Come On and Pray. Very much a Jesus album. Denise sings on about half of them, and then she does melody on the other half. I really enjoy it.
I was searching around for a new way of life one day when I passed by a church and I heard a voice say, come on and pray, come on and pray, come on and pray. Like Christ in your heart, that voice did say, come on and pray. Just get a new start.
This is 1987, My Bloody Valentine, Ecstasy. This is the UK version of this. This is My Bloody Valentine before they kind of went full fuzz. It's kind of jangly and messy with reverb all over. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. This isn't great. It's definitely not loveless, but you could tell that they're finding their way. I pretty much pick everything I can up by these guys. They're not there yet with this, but they're on their way. This is Salloom, Sinclair, and the Mother Bear. Salloom, Sinclair, and the Mother Bear. This is psychedelic folk rock, San Francisco style. It's even got some spoken word with like political vibes. The singer, at times, the female singer reminds me of Janis Joplin. It's got a male singer and a female singer. It's good, but it's not great folk psych. But the more I listen to it, the more it's kind of growing on me. This is from 1968 on the Cadet Concept label. It's their self-titled, I think maybe their only album. This is the only album I know of them. And it's growing on me.
Sailing around is such a drag. Yeah, writing songs with BB boiling around is such a drag. I wish he'd go off and try something else so I...
This is Lightning. This is on P.I.P. records from 1970. This is, it's credited to Lightning, but it's really Zippy Kaplan's post-Litters band. He was the guitar player in the he was a lead guitar player for the last two Litter albums. This is the same group of people that he worked with that was doing White Lightning singles. This is very buzzed out, loud, kind of heavy. Definitely heavier than what he was doing with the Litter. It says, written in tribute to Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin, Brian Jones. Lightning. Anything I see, I love the Litter, and anything I see with Lightning or White Lightning, which I know is him, I've been picking up. Really good stuff. It's not Litter quality stuff, but still really good and great to have in the collection. Lightning, 1970. This is Minnesota. He's from Minnesota. Okay, the last thing I got, I don't know why. Ghostbusters 2 is a whatnot auction. I don't want any of the, I don't know why I got this. I don't really collect soundtracks somehow. That's what whatnot does to you, I don't know. Ghostbusters 2 with the hype. I don't want to hear any of this. Anyone want this? Let me know. I'll mail it to you. I'm not into this. Okay, that was my finds for July, at least that I'm showing you. I'll probably, it's already what, July 27th. I'll probably do another one in August for the end of July, but that's it. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you could help me out with my want list, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Thank you.